Hit the giveaway again. Yep. Giveaways live. And for this giveaway, let's do something funky. We're gonna do this Venomoth from Jungle Set, and we're gonna do this really old Donkey Kong Jr. card. I don't even know what it is, but you're gonna get that as well. Both of those very lovely items are gonna go to somebody for free 30. All right, let's grab another game. We're gonna be into Pokemon soon, everybody. Be ready. Let's do a wrap up of these games that are sitting here. We're gonna start with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the PlayStation 3. You're also going to get Dark Sector for the PlayStation 3. That's a pretty decent game. And Virtua Tennis Complete in Box for the PlayStation 3. And we're gonna do all of these. Brain Age for the Nintendo DS. And Amazing Adventures PC games. You're going to get Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the PS3, the Dark Sector for the PS3, Virtua Tennis for the PS3 Complete in Box, this PC game, and this Nintendo DS Brain Age 2. Brain Age 2! And those are going to go to Jot the Dot. Very nice. Let me get these into your box for you. One of your mini boxes. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's do this double pack of wireless PlayStation 2 controllers. These are aftermarket. Need I say more? Usually when I buy these, I have to spend $15 at my local shop to do this. So I'm going to pass this on to somebody who wants to get a good deal. These are battery-powered wireless PlayStation 2 controllers. Two of them. Two wireless PlayStation controllers, PlayStation 2 controllers. This is the box that they came in. Where's it at? There we go. Two wireless controllers. Two of them. Oh, you know what? I have this part too. Hold on. I'm going to grab that. I don't know why I didn't have that in there. Two wireless controllers. There we go. Here's the actual stick for them. And I have the cord as well. Hold up. We got it all. I just got to grab it. There we go. And the cord. I forgot I had the box spilled out. Two wireless PlayStation 2. I believe they may work on... No, it's just PlayStation 2. I think it's Slim and the bigger one. PlayStation 2 wireless controllers. Two of them. Two wireless controllers for you to add to your controller collection. Two of them. Two very lovely wireless. That's a whole gaming thing. Oh, is it? Controller, gamepad, game chip, connect to the TV. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I had no idea. P-Ting, that is going to go in your ever-growing box. Your box has officially grown out of control. All right, I don't actually know what these are, guys. Big Buck. Oh, I have the gun for this. Does somebody want to buy the Big Buck Hunter gun? It's an orange, massive gun. I have that, if somebody wants it. Oh, nice. Yeah, got a whole box of accessories here. Xbox 360. I don't even know. Hold on. We're going to set this aside for now. And we're going to grab some Pokemon cards. Let's do the Vileplume. This is a Vileplume. This is the No Jungle Symbol Vileplume. Currently valued at $20. Vileplume from 1999, the no symbol error. That means it is missing the jungle symbol. We have the other one right here. You can see it's supposed to have the jungle symbol, but it does not. That is a bona fide Pokemon error card. That is a Vileplume from the jungle set, missing its jungle symbol. It feels naked without it. A Vileplume from the jungle set. Right around $20 is what these go for, but you can have it for far less than that. All right, let's do... We're going to do some dollar starts on some of these older cards. We're going to do these two first. Lieutenant Surge's Voltorb and a Brock's Vulpix. I have a sheet where I wrote down what all of these are. I comped them all out. All of them are over $1.50 per card. Here, we'll toss in a Sabrina's Venonat as well. Sabrina's Venonat from Gym Heroes, Lieutenant Surge's Voltorb, and a Brock's Vulpix. All right, Let's toss in 2 Machokes as well. This is about $15 in combined value. Restart auction. That is a Dark Machoke, another Dark Machoke from Team Rocket, a Sabrina's Venonat, a Lieutenant Surge's Voltorb, and we'll toss in 2 Pokemon coins to go with it. How much better can it get? I do not know. Oh, we're going to drop the coins. 2 very lovely Pokemon coins going to Jay's Junkie Junk. Very nice. Let me grab these guys, too. We got a lot of these. Let's do a Blaine's Vulpix. First edition Blaine's Vulpix. Here we go. This is a first edition Pokemon card, guys. Here we go. First edition Blaine's Vulpix from Gym Heroes. That is a first edition Blaine's Vulpix Pokemon card. A very beautiful first edition. Yeah, that is not the base set or any of the other sets. This is the first edition Blaine's Vulpix. A very cute card. And you can have it if you so choose so. That is a first edition stamp right there. It is centered pretty nicely. It's a pretty clean card. This is a Blaine's Vulpix first edition. Nice. Pipe Dreamer taking it down. Let me grab a box for you. Pipe Dreamer. Pipe Dreamer, thank you so much. All right, let's do Blaine's Growlithe. A very similar card to the last one. This is Blaine's Growlithe, first edition. That is a first edition Blaine's Growlithe. A super nice Pokemon card, and you can have it for only $1. That is a first edition Pokemon Gym Heroes card. That is a Blaine's Growlithe. A very lovely Blaine's Growlithe. First edition. Again, that is a first edition Blaine's Growlithe. I believe it is worth right around $7. Blaine's Growlithe, first edition. A super duper nice card. I like how the fire is kind of dancing right there. Super duper cool. Blaine's Growlithe. All right, going to Jay's Junkie Junk. Very nice. All right, up next, we're going to do Misty's Tentacool. This is also a $6 card. And you can see Misty chilling right there in the background. This is first edition Misty's Tentacool. Oh boy, what a cool card. A Misty's Tentacool, first edition. First edition Misty's Tentacool from Gym Heroes. A very beautiful first edition Misty's. How about all them hollows? These bigger ones. We'll run those as well. I don't like selling $20 cards for $6 to be fair. Sabrina's Slowpoke first edition, but I'll give you a number on the rest. How about that? Sabrina's Slowpoke first edition. Sabrina's Slowpoke first edition. Very beautiful. Sabrina's Slowpoke first edition. Super cool. It's a first edition Sabrina's Slowpoke from Gym Heroes. That is a Gym Heroes first edition Sabrina's Slowpoke. And you can have it for own. I don't mind running these smaller ones, but it's like there's a lot of value in those bigger hollows, and I've sold so many of them. I sold one for $1 one night. Can you believe that? Pipe Dreamer. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll work a number up. Okay, give me 2 seconds to do that, and I'll figure out what we have left. The 90s error. Which one is that? Oh, the Ninetales. Ooh, yeah, good point. I think that's like a $20 card by itself. Ninetales number 13. Ninetales number 13. Black Flame. Or I'm sorry, it's the other one. Hold on. It's Ninetales number 12, not 13. Ninetales number 12, Black Flame, is a $34 card by itself. So that's 34. Let's see how much the other Ninetales goes for. Ninetales number 13 from base set 2 is a $17 card. So that's 2 Ninetales, roughly $50 for both those Ninetales. Here's what I'm going to do. Edit. 100. I'm going to start this at $100. I'm going to put a bunch of cards together. We're at 50 in value right now. I'm going to get all these worked out. Hold on. Raichu number 14 is a $18 card, so that's 68. And then Vileplume, I'm going to do all of them. I'm just going to start it at 100. Unless something is crazy more valuable than I realize. 86 now. Now a Nidoqueen. This is like a $25 card, I believe. No, it's gone down a little bit. So, no, that's Jungle. Oh, this is the no symbol error as well. My bad. I forgot. That's the Nidoqueen no symbol error as well. It's a Jungle set that's missing its error. That's another 20. So that's 100. And then Raichu. Raichu number 14. It'll only take a second here, guys. That's another, so that's 120. Pidgeot number 8 is $25, so that's $145 total in value. Hitmonchan number 8. We'll go crazy with it. That's another 12, so that's 150, 167. And then a Ditto number 3. I know that one's a good one. That's 20, so 187. And then a Gear. Those are newer. Hold on. And then a Magneton number 9. Magneton number 9 is 13. So in total, right around $200 worth of cards. I don't think I could do it at 100. I thought I could. The absolute best deal that I can give is gonna be $140 on this whole set. That comes with both the errors. You're going to get the Ninetales Black Flames, the non-Black Flames. That does have a swirl. The Raichu, the Vileplume, the Nidoqueen with the no symbol error, the Raichu from Fossil, the Pidgeot from Jungle. Most of these you could definitely grade. They're in amazing condition. Ditto from Fossil set and a Magneton from base set. So you're going to get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's $14. $14 per card for all of these vintage holos, right around $200 ungraded value, and you can have them for far less than that. I don't know what that percentage is, around 65%. All right, no worries. Let me maybe slightly more charitable. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them at $12.50 a piece is not a bad deal. Quite a bit of meat still on the bone. That is 12 vintage holographic Pokemon cards. 12 of them. 2 error cards and then a bunch of other ones. This is 12, and they're going to DT reselling. Very nice. All right, what did we just have happen there? Pipe Dreamer bought 3 of the bulk lots. Very nice. Pipe Dreamer, if you're looking for anything specific, let me know. Otherwise, it is just a bulk lot of cards. But they always have a lot of really great stuff mixed in there. But some people want like duplicates of cards or certain generations. Just let me know what you're after. And if not, I'll just send you kind of what I've got already prepared. All right, $1 start on the Gyarados holographic. This is from Evolutions. This is a Gyarados holographic for $1 from the Evolutions set. A Gyarados holographic from the Evolutions set. A Gyarados holographic from Evolutions. A Gyarados holographic from Evolutions. A super nice card. Going to Jay's Junkie Junk. All right, I'm going to get a quick drink of water. Hold up. Water has been acquired. All right, let's do some more of these dollar start cool cards. How about that? Let's do... Oh, this is a cool Ditto. This is a Ditto number 17. It is a $6 card. Any X, Y, E, X? Actually, I think I do. This is a Ditto number 17. It's a $6 card. You could have it for only $1. This is a Ditto number 17. It is currently a $6 ungraded card. You could have it for $1. Not a bad deal for a Ditto. All right, let me look for what you were just asking for. I know I had a couple. I saw some XYs in here. Yeah. All right, these are not in the best shape, okay? So that's the caveat. But we do have a couple of pretty cool cards. They're binder cards if I've ever seen one. But this is a Giratina Holo XY promo card, XY 184. This is a Giratina Holo XY 184 promo card. $6 ungraded. It is holo. It's hard to see. But that is a Giratina XY 184 promo card. A very cool card indeed. A Giratina XY 184 promo card. All right, no worries. We also have a Latios in horrible condition. Here, we'll put them both together because why not? Let's just do $12 in total value. $12 in total value. Also an XY card. Latios, it just has a little bit of damage running through it. Unfortunately, that is a binder card. However, those are two very lovely vintage cards. A Giratina and Latios from the XY era. But maybe the only ones I have in my hand. I have more, though. Fret not. We will set those down. I understand. Let's do... I know we have a couple of really good ones still in the shop. Move to stage. All right, this is set as a buy it now. I'm just going to show it off real quick. It's a really slick reverse holo Swampert. This is a reverse holo Swampert. Currently running for $15. Those currently sell for $15, 15 smackaroonies. And here's what we're going to do. Move to stage. Move to stage. Duplicate. Edit item. And I'm going to sell it for $10. That is 75%. That is a reverse holo Swampert. It is in amazing condition, and I would definitely encourage whoever buys it to grade it. That is an e-reader Swampert. Valued at $15, ungraded. And here, we'll toss in these two other ones to go with it. The Latios and the Giratina. All three of these... All right, no worries. We'll say that. How about... Let's set those aside for now and go back to these dollar starters. We like our dollar starts. Edit item. $1. Here we go. A full art Mela holographic. Let me get that into a top loader. That is a Mela. There we go. Very beautiful Mela. Very beautiful Mela holographic card. A very beautiful Mela. Heading down the road with Jay's Junky Junk. Very nice. All right, let's grab a Dark Persian. How about a Dark Persian? This one is currently valued at $250. Not a whole lot. So we're going to group it together with some other ones. We're going to group it with this. A Dark Raticate and a Drowsy from Team Rocket. So you're going to get all three of these very beautiful cards, about $8 in combined value. Dark Persian from Team Rocket, a Drowsy from Team Rocket, and a Dark Raticate from Team Rocket. Three very beautiful Pokemon cards from the year of 1999, or 2000, my bad. Three very vintage, very beautiful Pokemon cards going to Pete Team. Yeah, very nice. Put those, actually, I don't want those to get damaged, so I'm going to grab an additional bag for those ones into your other bag, in your box. Perfect. All right, let's do a Pidgeotto from Topps Pokemon. Let's do a Pidgeotto from Topps. A Pidgeotto from the Topps Pokemon series, 1998. A Pidgeotto. And we're going to toss in the Giratina and the Latios from the XY era. So a Topps Pidgeotto and 2 XY era Pokemon cards. About $15 combined value. 3 very beautiful Pokemon cards for your consideration. 3 of them. 3, 1, 2, 3. Heading home with Momo Treasures. Very nice. Okay, let's grab this whole stack. This whole stack. What do we got in here? How about... Oh, there's a cool one. And we'll do it with these 2 Jigglypuffs. The Jigglypuffs are like $3 cards. They're reverse holos. And then you're also going to get a Mismagius EX. All 3 of these, 2 reverse holo Jigglypuffs and a Mismagius. And we'll toss in a Totodile from Neo Genesis, I believe. Or Neo Destiny, one of the 2. A Mismagius EX, a Totodile from 1999, and 2 Jigglypuffs. 2 Jigglypuffs. Oh, someone bid on them. All right, you guys have a new home. Be excited, cards. You're going to love your new home. Momo's going to take great care of you. Very nice, Momo, taking those down. Love to see it. All right, now we're going to do a fun little lot. We're going to do... Let me grab these. First edition Slowbro from Fossil Set, guys. That is a very, very lovely card. A first edition Slowbro. First edition. It's a $7 card. Slowbro first edition from Fossil Set. A first edition Slowbro. That is a first edition Slowbro from the Fossil Set. Oh, last minute snipe. Slowbro first edition from the Fossil series. Going to Momo. Very nice. Alright, this is a Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. This is actually a pretty decent card. Where is this at? I have this written down. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. Come on now. $7.35 ungraded. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. That is a very nice card. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. A $7.35 ungraded card. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. And it can be yours for only $1. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. Not a bad card at all. A very lovely Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. From the Gym Heroes set. Momo taking it down. Very nice. All right, let's switch it up. We love to switch it up, so we're going to switch it up again. From Pokemon to more manuals. This manual set, you're going to get Cruisin' USA for the N64, the manual for Project Gotham Racing, and then you're also going to get the manual for Surfing H3O. I can promise you that you're going to get all your money back in the Cruisin' USA instruction booklet. Very, very nice instruction booklet. And we'll toss in an Imposter Professor Oak's Pokemon card to go with it. Which deserves a sleeve or a top loader because it's like a $4 card. There we go. 3 manuals and a lovely Pokemon card going to Chris and stuff. Very nice. All right, up next we have some vintage items on the block. These are vintage bank receipts and checks. The one is from 1913. This is a hand-signed bank check from 1913. We're going to do a whole lot of items here, guys. This is another little bank receipt from 1912. Then we also have these 2 bank receipts, both from 1914. There's 2 of them. And then there's also this bank receipt from 1912. And then there's this check from 1914. And then also an unfilled out state bank check that you could fill out, I suppose, and do what you want. Well, I wouldn't fill it out like to cash. I don't think you'd be able to. What would you do with that? It's a vintage item that you can put on a shelf. And then this. All of those lovely items. This is like it's like a bank note from back in the day. And then all of these voided out 1900s from a bank that doesn't exist anymore, more than likely. And we're going to toss in an iPod manual and a Nintendo DS manual. And we're going to toss in this little postcard. Nice, Chris and Stuff taking those all down. Quite a bundle for $1, if you ask me. But you didn't. Let's do these comic books. Oh, who bought that Dragon Warrior manual? Who bought the Dragon Warrior manual? Momo! You're also going to get this. It is the Dragon Warrior map. This is also a pretty valuable item, Momo. This goes with the Dragon Warrior 3 booklet that you purchased. I'm going to put that... Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to put that with your stuff there. All right, we're going to do 3 pretty decent comic books. Give me just 2 seconds. Gotta pull them out. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. We're not going to start it at $1. I got to start it a lot higher because of how valuable they are. I'm sorry. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Star Wars Purge at $20. The most recent one I saw sold for $40. So you're at half price on a Star Wars Purge comic. A Star Wars Purge comic book. A very lovely... let's see. The other one I saw that sold was $46. So, yeah. Or here, you know what? Let's do this. Duplicate. Edit item. We'll go even lower. I'm going to do it at $10 and set it right there while I grab the other 2. There's 2 others. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wow. The Grievous ones. Okay, we're going to... Did anyone take it? Someone's going to take it. Momo. Momo looked it up. There you go. A very lovely Star Wars Purge comic going home with Momo. Very cool. That is now in your package for you. Let me grab this. What is over here? What do we have over here? More Pokemon cards. We have so many Pokemon cards. It's crazy. All right, let's do this. I'm going to grab this whole stack, and we'll run through these. Duplicate. Listing. I thought there was more comics. There is somewhere. I just have to find them. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, here. You know what? I found one. We're going to start at $1. This is Star Wars General Grievous. Or General Grievous. This is a Star Wars General Grievous comic book. A official Lucas Books Star Wars General Grievous. General Grievous Star Wars comic book. A very beautiful General Grievous Star Wars comic book. Worth quite a bit more than $1, but you can have it for that. If that is what you get it for, then congratulations. Under the sticker price, even. Momo taking it down. Very, very nice. And there's also this bad boy. However, I'm going to bump that one up. I do understand. Star Wars Empire comic book. This is the 3rd in that series of comics that I had. I also have more comic books somewhere. I will find them eventually. Star Wars Empire comic book. This can be yours. Star Wars Empire. We'll set that. Oh, Momo, last second. Momo, you got last second. I like that. I like the last second thing. That's fun. I do that too. When I'm shopping on Dibdit, that's exactly how I am as well. All right. What do we have here? We're going to save those. Oh, boy. Hold up. All right. Let's grab. Is the giveaway still going? Good. All right, cool. We're going to do a 2-pack, a Dark Golduck and a Dark Primeape. Hold on. We're going to start it at $1, though. Dark Golduck and a Dark Primeape, both from the Team Rocket series. Oh, how funny the giveaway is going this very moment. Jot the Dot taking down the giveaway. Very nice. Let me get those into a package. No one wanted those two. No worries. And we're right there. Perfect. All right, we're going to... that'll just be the next giveaway. Dark Golduck on the next giveaway, guys. A Dark Golduck on the next giveaway. Duplicate. Start giveaway. Nice. Start Golduck on the next giveaway. Ooh, what about that? How about one of my personal watches? No, I can't do that. That's my. I will never. Let's do a package deal. This is about $15 in combined. What are the coins on the table? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? I'm just kidding. Boltund, a Machamp, a Imposter, Oak's Revenge, a Unificent, and an Empoleon. Is 5 very beautiful Pokemon cards. Combined value of a lot more than $1, but you can have it for whatever you get it for. 5 of them. All right, no worries. Oh, P-Tink. You got it. Nice. Okay, so the coins out here. This is an Armed Forces coin. I was going to give this to somebody who is a member of our Armed Forces that is in the show tonight. So if you are a member of our Armed Forces or a veteran, you just shout yourself out real quick. If you're a buyer, you have to be a buyer. And I'm gonna put this in your package as it's a remembrance coin. I was given a few of them. I did, yeah. This guy right here. That's from my childhood, actually. I opened this myself when I was just a wee lad. You'll have to pry that from my dead body. This is so that's what that is. If you're a veteran, you can shout yourself out. I'm gonna toss that in your package for you. And then these are 2 Morgan Silver Dollar replicas. So they're not real silver dollars. They are replica coins. So they don't weigh as much as a silver dollar. Though they are silver. They did test as silver. They're just not Morgan Silver Dollars, and they don't weigh as much as a silver dollar does. So they're just kind of stage props. They do say the word copy on the back. I did acid test them. They did test out as actual silver, which was still pretty cool. But they are not actual Morgan Silver Dollars. They do not weigh. And I could tell right away when I picked them up. I was like, that is not a real silver dollar. They didn't even try very hard. So these are fake silver dollars. They aren't even the right weight. But they are still silver. So it's kind of, I don't know. If somebody wanted to buy these, I would entertain an offer. I could weigh them and we could figure out how much. Hold on. Let me just grab a scale. Okay. Let's see. They weigh 35 total grams. That's like half what they should weigh. One of these should weigh 31 I'm sorry. A Morgan Silver Dollar should 28.6 grams, 28.6. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably cut into them. We could cut into them live. You know what? Let's do this. Instead, I'm going to give one out as a giveaway. That's going to go into the giveaway. And we'll sell one at $1. So whatever it ends up being, whether it is fully plated or it'll just... I don't know enough about them to do anything more than that. So yes, this is a copy. It did test as silver on the scratch test. But again, you could be right with the plating if it's super thick. I don't know. They do not weigh a whole lot. But we'll give one away. And we'll sell one. Why not? That'll be a fun way to do it. And you know what? Since no one claimed the veteran coin, I'm going to include this with that. And you just give it to someone that's a veteran in your life. Thrifty Morgan taking it down. Very nice. Enjoy those. Oh, God. Predator. Very cool. Okay. What else do we want to run? Nice. Hey, that's cool. That's really awesome. All right, we have some buy it now items that we're going to start taking off the buy it now and running, including move to stage. This beautiful holographic Butterfree from the Topps series card is an $8 card, and we're going to delete it from the actual existence of its doing of things. And then we're going to go back over here to auctions and auction it off at $1. There you go, a Topps holographic Bye-Bye Butterfree. Very beautiful Topps holographic Bye-Bye Butterfree. If you find the rainbow version of this, it's worth a lot of money. The rainbow holo, this is the regular holo. So about $8 is about what it goes for. Or $1 if you are Jay's Junkie Junk, getting a very lovely game, or a very lovely game. That's funny. All items. Alright, let's do the Typhlosion and the Greninja. This is quite a deal right here, guys. If you know, you know. Typhlosion and a Greninja. Two very lovely holographic cards. A Typhlosion and a Greninja. The Typhlosion has wear on it. So because of that, we're going to toss in a Dark Raticate as well. And this Skylanders card. And this empty top loader. You're going to get an empty top loader that's going to have a Skylanders card put inside of it. And a Meganani. I can't say it. Oh, God. There we go. Okay. Now let's do Leon, Dark Golduck, and Drowsy, a triple pack. Leon with the signature there. That is part of the card. It is printed on like that. A Dark Golduck from Team Rocket and a Drowsy from Team Rocket. A pretty good deal. But we're going to juice it up even more and add in a Dark Primeape. Ooh. A lovely Dark Primeape. 25 cents per card. Not a bad deal, especially given that there's probably $9 or $10 in combined value here. You can turn around and put these right online and probably make your money back pretty quickly at $0.25 a pop. Momo. Very nice. Let's do these three. Another $9 combined value. An Entei, a Numel, and a Camerupt. Three, very nice. This is an 2005, 2015, and then 2005. So two 2005 cards. So that's at 21 years old now. Two 2005 cards and a 2015. All right, no worries. I don't blame you. We'll add the Charmander into the 4 cards that were just on there. And we'll add in a $6 Carvana. Ooh, how fun. Where'd you get your car? I got it on Carvana. I actually did. I'm not kidding. I bought my car on Carvana. Carvana, where you can buy a car and have it delivered or go pick it up if you're like me. 6 total cards now, including a Charmander. What else can we throw in there? A Noivern. Ooh, another $4 card. All of these can be yours right here, right now, if you so choose so. I'm going to grab a couple other items as well. I got a couple other things I want to run that aren't Pokemon. Jay's Junkie Junk. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okie dokie. I'm going to grab... Where did it go? It is actually all the way across in the other room. So we're going to have to just go with what we've got here instead. Okay, let's do the Magby. This is a Magby. It is worth $20. $20 is how much the Magby goes for. Magby, reverse holo. Delete. We're going to sell it for less than that. We're going to go half priced. Move to stage. Edit item. 50% on the reverse holo Magby. A very beautiful e-reader Magby, and it can be yours for only half the price that you would have to pay if you went anywhere else. And here, we'll toss in the $6 Ditto to go with it, and a $2 Talo, and a $3 Yanma. I'm sorry, the Yanma's $6. So somewhere in the range of $35 total value. Jay's Junkie Drunk gonna take it down. No, Night Owl wants a piece. It's very nice cards, so I understand. And in fact, the Talos should probably have its own top loader. Let's be honest. There we go. Night Owl taking that down. Very nice. Let me grab a box for you. Night Owl. Night Owl taking that down. Love to see it. Thank you so much. Night Owl. Very cool. All right. Night Owl. All right. We're going to do some rapid fire giveaways real quick, guys. We're going to end the big giveaway, and then we're going to do the rest of the giveaways right after. We're going to do like 5 or 6 cards in a giveaway. So be ready. Get your hands ready for rapid fire giveaways. Draw a winner. The first winner is Citizen Chicken Man. Where's your bag? I know you got one. Citizen Chicken Man with your pops. You got 2 of those lovely little cookie pops, and you've got your free cards now as well. Close. You need to get a box. This is not going to work the way I have it set up. Okay, that's going to go in there with that. Perfect. And then we're just going to write Chicken Man on that box. There we go, Chicken Man. All right. We're going to do 2 of these very lovely cards up first for the next giveaway. All giveaways from here on out, everybody. Here we go. Start giveaway. These 2 lovely Pokemon cards right here. Yeah, no problem, Chicken Man. Thank you for coming. Thank you for buying the Cookie Pops, and thank you for your kind words. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's $1 to $5 worth of cards. Chris and Stuff taking those down. Very nice. Chris and Stuff. All right, now we're gonna do these 2 lovely cards. That's in a horrible shape. We're not doing that. We're not giving that away. These 2 are up next. Duplicate. Start giveaway. Giveaway's live. We're gonna draw it here very quickly. There are 2 lovely Pokemon cards going to, and the giveaway's going. I'm just gonna do it crazy quick, guys. Chris and Stuff takes another one. Oh yeah, Chris and Stuff took another one. Wow. Well, we're gonna do another. Fret not. A $3 Omastar. Actually, it's a $5 Omastar. Giveaway's live. We're gonna let this one sit a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. There we go. And we are drawing it. Here we go. Thrifty Morgan taking down the giveaway. Love to see it. All right, final giveaway of the night, everybody. A $5 for Alligator and a $4 Victini. Some beautiful giveaways right there. There are still 2 cake pops in the shop if anybody wants one. Start giveaway. Buy now. Move to stage. All right. There are 2 cake pops left if anybody wants them. I'm going to leave those on stage while we finish out these final 2 giveaways. The final giveaway is for these 2 very lovely items right here, a Victini and a Feraligatr. Nice. Chris, would you like the white one or the red one? They are both very, very, very good. Half of it's a chocolate brownie. The other half is a chocolate chip cookie. Then they have Ghirardelli dark chocolate on the inside, and then it is dipped as well, and then decorated. She worked really hard on them. We sold all of them. I think we sold 20 of them. Nice. Night Owl buying one of the Pokemon lots. Love to see it. We're going to get that. The Thrifty Morgan won the giveaway. All right, we're going to do another giveaway. I just need to find some Pokemon cards. Hold on. I'm going to do my own binder here. All right, Citizen Chicken Man took the last cookie. Nice. Very, very nice, Chicken Man. I like your style. All right, let's do another giveaway. Let's do a good giveaway. Let's do a double vintage card giveaway. Shelter and Omastar out of my personal collection, guys. You're going to get personal collection cards right here. Start giveaway. There we go. Start giveaway, and we're off. And while we're at it, I'm going to do something that I've done a few times in the past. And I'm going to throw up a... I'm not going to throw up. That's hilarious. I'm going to start a jar of hot honey at $2. Normally I sell them for $6, but if somebody wants a jar of hot honey for only $2, you can have it right here. I make this myself. I also have regular honey that people have asked for. It is super hot though, so be really, really careful when you use it. Don't overuse it. I make my own original hot oil, and then I infuse it into the honey. Nice, Christian stuff. Taking down a jar of the hot honey, joining the hot honey club. All right, let's do the giveaway right now. And the giveaway is going to Night Owl. Very nice. Night Owl taking the giveaway. Night Owl. There you go. Thank you so much. Let's do another one. Let's see. What do we want? Let's do... There's a Ghastly from base set. That's cool. Yeah, we'll do a Ghastly from base set. And a Omastar, another $3 Omastar. Let's do it. Let's tango. All right, last giveaway of the night, everybody. I want to thank everybody for joining me both last night and tonight. Start giveaway. This is going to be the final giveaway of the night, and then we'll raid into whoever is or is not available. And if there's no one, then I hope everybody just has a peaceful and relaxing rest of their Sunday evening. And I will see you again next Saturday for our next big show with a whole lot more video games than what you saw here in the last 2 days. But if you can believe it, we're getting an even bigger collection. So here we go. Draw a winner, and it's all NES. So we ain't playing on this next one. P-Ting Media! Nice. All right, real quick. I'm going to toss some cards into some people's packages that did not receive extras tonight, and then we're going to get out of here. I'm just going to grab a handful of these cards that I picked up the other day from a collection. It's varying types of hollows and half hollows. There's some EXs. There's some older yellow border cards. We're going to toss some into, I think Jot got some stuff, but we're going to do it anyway. Jot getting some extra cards. And then Night Owl, you just got some. We're going to throw some more in there. Pipe Dreamer, we're going to toss those in yours. Then we've got Jay's Junkie Junk. We're going to toss those in yours. Chicken Man, I know you didn't ask for it, but there's more. The very rare Enaman. Yeah, you're not wrong. There he is. That was a gift from Commonwealth. I don't know, when I first started my journey on Dibdit. Last year, I think last year I was #1 seller for 5 months in a row. Top seller 5 months in a row. It took a lot of work. It about killed me, and I had to take a serious break. I took like a month off, if everyone remembers. These are going to go into... Whose box is this? Big Flips. You're going to get those. These are going to go into Outbidder. Outbidder, you're going to get those. P-Ting Media, you've got some more. There we go. All right, perfect. Everybody, we're going to do one more giveaway just because, and we're going to give away a pretty cool card. I'm going to give away a $7 Holo Peacemaker Pikachu card as a final giveaway, and thank you to everybody who joined me on this weekend. This is a very nice, it's a $7 holographic Topps Pokemon card, and it is going to somebody here tonight. Peacemaker Pikachu. I need to edit the item because I had it in the shop for sale. I don't want it to sell. So if you want a free $7 Pokemon card, now is your chance. Gold foiled. Very, very nice. And drawing the winner. Final giveaway is going to Citizen Chicken Man. Very nice. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We're going to raid Trash to Treasure. We're going to raid Trash to Treasure. We'll see you guys on the next one. Everyone, make sure to show Trash to Treasure as much love as you can. We'll see you. Thank you again.